Hey, welcome back to my channel. This is Jasmine Lee. This is tarot time for June 2020 for all the air signs. That's Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. If you are an air sign, this is your reading. Funny thing, I was actually making this video and it cut off outside. So I got half of your reading done outside. I had to come inside to charge my phone. So let's just see what's been going on for you guys. And it's been a hard time trying to get your reading done. But anyway, so we're going to pick up on the current energy around you for the month. What is the overall energy for this reading? And then we'll get into your career, your money, your love, relationships, and then the advice at the end. All right. So now we have overall energy for your reading is harmony. So beautiful energy. You know, this is... in this card here, you have a couple. So in your relationships, there could be a lot of harmony, but it doesn't have to be just in relationships. It could be overall in your life. You feel like it's more in harmony in general, right? So this is beautiful. So we're going to get some context and see exactly what this harmony or this newfound harmony is in your life right now. All right, so let's see what's going on with your career, your money, your job. Movement, choices, and decisions. Okay, so this tells me that you guys have a lot of choices to make, and a lot of us have a lot of choices and choices to make, decisions to make, that's really going to change the course of our lives. And it looks like you guys are in that space too. You have to make a decision on something. And when it comes to your job, it could be, again, I feel like I've been saying this for every sign, but it could be a new position, a new location, something new money coming in, something new, right? So we're going to see exactly what choices, decisions you have to make this month. What exactly is going on for June? Okay? Because if you're already not experiencing this harmony, it looks like it is coming in. But after this choice or this decision you're making, okay, you have sharing. You have sharing. So in terms of jobs, in terms of finances, it looks like you will be abundant this month. This woman is very abundant. Not only she has abundance and fruit and light in her hand, it's also surrounding her, right? She has a lot of cool things surrounding her. So she's abundant, her clothes, everything. So you could really feel like this right now. You could be in this energy where you feel abundant. But also you have the sharing card. So this could be a message or urge to you to say, hey, you know, if you already are abundant, why not share your resources, share your knowledge, share your wealth? So you could be, there could be a situation at work where you have to share some information. You're a leader of a group in some way, shape, or form, or you're doing something where you're sharing some type of talent or aspect of yourself, right? So I do see, oopsie, okay. Hopefully you guys can see still. All right, I do see that for you this month, all right? I do see some type of, I do see abundance, and I do see that you may be asked to do something special in your job where you are sharing your information, you are sharing your knowledge, and you are making a decision on something this month. All right, so you do have the Queen of Cups. So this just tells me that right now, again, you're feeling good overall. You really are feeling good about yourself. You feel good emotionally for the most part. And that's really good energy to have, right? You feel good emotionally for the most part. But then you have the Seven of Cups. So it looks like in the past, or you're still kind of going through this, is in reverse. You're trying to make a decision. You're trying to make a choice. And a lot of the choices, you have so many choices in front of you. It's just like, what choice do I make? And you're really emotionally tied to these choices. And I think that's what's causing the difficulty in you making these choices, because there's emotions attached to it, right? But let's see what else. Let's see how else this will play out. All right. So then you have the Sun card. Whenever the Sun, now this did come out in reverse, but it doesn't matter with the Sun card. The Sun card is one of the most positive cards in the deck. And what this tells you is that whatever situation you are going through, whatever decision you do have to make, trust yourself to make the right decision, because when the sun comes out, the sun illuminates everything in its path, meaning whatever you're doing, it will be something positive. It will light in your path to where you are coming into this harmony, you know? So trust that you're going to make the right decision. Again, it's all about decisions. It's all about moving forward. It's all about weighing your options. But with this person holding the world in your hand, the choice is yours. The world is in your hands. And whatever decision you make, you have the sun on your side. Okay, so make that decision for your money, for your finances, for your job, whatever they're asking, whatever you need to do. You trust yourself, and so go for it. That's really what I can say, because I see that you have confidence here, but just rely on yourself, because whatever the decision is going to be, you're going to be good. And if you're in a position to where you can share, that means that financially you're in a good spot too. So overall, for career, money, and finances, it looks good. It does look like you have to make a decision, but you will make that decision, and I do think that decision will work for you in your favor. Okay. All right, so let's get some context, or let's see what's going on with your love and relationships. Let's take a look at that for the rest of June. Now, I do know that we are already halfway into the month, so some of these things you could have already experienced. At the same time, you have to allow some things to still play out for the rest of the month. And remember, you have free will to change anything, so you have the choice. All right, so then we have emotional loss when it comes to relationships for you for June. All right, so let's see what this is talking about. With emotional loss card, it's really about some type of change about to take place. All right, now, obviously, with emotional loss, we can kind of look at this and say, okay, there might be a breakup in the future. There might be some relationship where it dies down, or it falls apart, or you guys kind of just grow apart. But let's see. Let's give it some context, because, you know, let's see what is changing in your romantic life for June. Let's see what is changing for you for June. Yeah, because I see air signs that, again, you're really tapped into your emotional side this month. You guys are really more emotional than normal. Okay, let's see. Integration. All right, so with this card, this is an interesting card, because this is really asking you to integrate all aspects of yourself, meaning it's especially if you're going through a transition, tap into yourself, tap into higher self, whatever source is for you, tap into that, because it's really going to be important to be balanced, just like this yin yang sign. Because if we go through a change in life where we're unbalanced emotionally, mentally, spiritually, we really don't reach the place we need to reach, because we're not balanced. We're not really seeing the lessons. We're not learning from the lessons and obstacles that come up. So it's very important that you practice some type of integration with self, spirituality during this time, right? It's very, very important for you guys. So let's get some more context and see what exactly is going on. Okay? All right, so for you guys that are in a relationship, let's go ahead and pull some cards for you, because it says emotional loss here. And let's see what that's really talking about in terms of a relationship. Let's see. Let's see, air signs. Oops. I don't know what I'm doing here. Don't want to do that. Okay, let's do it again. All right, air signs. Let's see. What's been going on? What can you expect the remainder of the month in terms of relationships? What can you expect for the rest of the month? All right, so the first card you have is, it's safe for you to love, open your heart to give, and receive all the highest energy of all, right? It's safe for you to love. So you guys could be feeling like there's some emotional loss. You guys could have went through a breakup. You guys could have went through some type of distancing from your significant other to where it doesn't feel the same emotionally. But remember, it's safe for you to love, meaning don't talk yourself into the idea that you're not going to be happy because of this situation didn't work out. Don't talk yourself into those ideals, because we are our thoughts, right? We create our reality. So if you're creating those thoughts, you're really creating that energy. You're allowing that energy to come into your space and come into your reality. So remember, it's safe for you to love even after feeling like you've had a hard time. Sorry about that. My cat wants to jump up here. All right? Even feeling like you've had a hard time, it's safe for you to love. Separation, time apart from your partner is on the horizon. All right? So that kind of goes with this emotional loss card. For some of you, there could be a separation about to happen. And that's where the huge shift and the huge change is about to happen. And this is probably why you're feeling so emotional these days, because you feel it. You feel it. All right? And yeah, I mean, that's really what it is here. For those who are single, it's telling you, if you did already separate from this person, or you've had a situation very recently where you feel like you don't want to be in a relationship, it's safe for you to love again. It's safe for you to go out there and try something new. Now, for those of you that are in a relationship, it does look like there's some conflict and there may be a separation on the horizon. All right, so let's get some context and see why do we have these cards here? What's really going on here? And remember, this is a general reading, so this is not going to resonate for every one of your situations. So if you do want to book a personal reading, or we can go more in depth with the information, all the information you need is in the description box. All right, I can do a pre-recorded reading where I just send it straight to your email, or we can do a video chat live reading where we get on the phone and we do a live video chat. All right, the choice is yours. But let's just see here. Let's see what is going on for the rest of June. So they came out very quickly. No delay. All right, air signs. 10 of Wands. 10 of Wands. You're feeling like burden. You're feeling like this is one-sided. You're feeling like you're carrying the weight of this relationship, and you're tired of doing that. This card is number 10, right? Number 10 is a completion. You're done with it. You're done with feeling like this, right? You're done with carrying all the weight. You can't even see where you're going because you're carrying too much. You're done feeling like that, right? The Emperor. Now, the Emperor is in reverse, and this is an Aries type of card. So if you have an Aries type of energy about you, or you know anything about an Aries, you know that they go after what they want. They're not afraid to get that. And if you look at this card, this person's very stern. They're sitting on their throne. They know what they want, right? But this is in reverse. So right now, you have to figure out, what do you want? What's going to make you happy? And go after that. Your happiness is not predicated on someone else or what someone else does for you. Your happiness should be there no matter what. So it's really important to take the time to figure out what you want. And I say that because you do have the Devil card here. And the Devil card is all about making a choice, making a decision, cutting out toxic behaviors or things that's not serving you. It's so important to do that because, again, who wants to have toxic people or things around them? It's really hard to grow as a person when you have that attachment, that chain on you. All right, guys, so this month is so important. There's some heavy things going on for you when it comes to love, when it comes to your relationships. So, remember to figure out what makes you happy. Cut out what's not serving you, because you deserve better. You don't deserve to not be loved, right? All right, so let's go ahead and get some advice for you, air signs. Let's get some advice. I know this is a little heavy. But remember, you know, if you have to separate from someone, you know, everything that we go through is for our highest good, even if it doesn't seem like it in the moment. Remember, who wants to be tied up to a toxic situation, a toxic person? Doesn't make you feel good at the end of the day. Patience and planning. So remember with this integration card, right? Remember with this card here. And remember, you had harmony in the beginning as your overall energy. So it's important that you plan and you have patience when it comes to your emotions, when it comes to yourself. You're not beating yourself up, but you're also planning for the future. You're not allowing yourself to be stagnant and allowing your emotions to be the boss of you. So during this time, it's very important to plot and plan your next big move, right? That's extremely important for you guys. Don't fall into the space where you feel like you're crippled and you can't do anything. You can't do anything. Yeah, you know, you're lost, whatever the situation is. All right. So take a leap of faith into the unknown. Take a leap of faith into the unknown. So yeah, I mean, right now things may seem good for you right now. Things may be a little rocky, depending on the person. Remember, this is a general reading. But no matter what you're going through, in order to take the next step, in order to turn the page of the next chapter of your life, you're going to have to take a leap of faith. Before we read our books, we don't necessarily know what the next chapter is going to be about. Even if we read the title, everything in that next chapter is going to be new. Okay, so it's really unknown. All right, so in order for you to move to that next step, yeah, it may look scary, it may look dark, it may not look right, but it is, you have to take that leap, okay, if you want to experience the harmony and the happiness that you deserve. Let me just give you one more card, okay? One more affirmation to leave you with. All right, so 2 cards popped out. First one, the more loving care you give yourself, the more love you have to give to others. I mean, absolutely. You know, whatever you can do to raise your vibration during this time, whatever you can do to make yourself feel better is going to be ultra, ultra important, especially if you're going through a lot of heavy things that you need to cut out of your life. It's so important to balance that out with something that you enjoy doing. Whatever that is, take care of yourself first and foremost. Take care of yourself, because the more you take care of yourself, the more you can give to others. Okay? And then you have, and where does the power come from? It comes from within. And then we have that beautiful dragon. I believe there's a dragon right there. Okay? It goes back to the integration card. It goes back to integrating everything that is you and putting it all into one pot, you know, and making that, you know, yes, like I said, guys, for my air signs, it's important that you tap into your spirituality this month. You tap into the key player, which is your higher self, which is you, and you figure out what makes you happy. You figure out what you need to cut out, because that's going to bring you harmony in this month. A lot of planets are in retrograde, so we do feel the intense energy this month. But towards the end of the month, especially the 20th to be exact, you're going to see things starting to lighten up, especially for you guys. Towards the end of the month, a lot of that weight that you've been carrying will start to come off. And if I could tell you any chakra to work on, I would say work on your heart chakra this month. Is really going to help you overcome some of those feelings that you have been feeling, right? So that is your reading. I hope you resonate with it. Comment down below. Let me know how everything turns out for you this month. Subscribe so you don't miss any of my other videos. Thumbs up if you do like this video. Thank you for watching. I love you. I'll see you next time.